Good morning. The kids are all in our room. It's a Monday. We're still asleep. But the kiddos have decided that this is the place to be. We have to get ready for a whole day of homeschooling and fun, and it's just gonna be a Monday. I wish I could make it sound exciting, but it's a Monday, guys. So we are going to start off with exercises. To make it super easy, we just have a day. So like Monday is Panda, Tuesday is Tiger, Wednesday is Badger, Thursday is Cow, and I think Friday, does the baby pick?
No, it's you.
Mommy picks, but I usually let Penguin pick. And so we usually go in between Jamie, like Cosmic Yoga, or Miss Linky. Those are probably one of our favorite exercises. And so Panda has chosen Miss Linky. I'm gonna go finish clean up from breakfast, and then maybe I'll get in some folding of some laundry. So right after exercise, we are doing language arts, English, pretty much the same, at least. Okay, I know someone's gonna say it's not, and I feel like it's not. I'm gonna say it's not. And let me show you what my kindergartner is doing, and then I'll show you what the twins are doing, and then I'll show you what Panda is doing. So Cal has started off with phonics and reading. This is hers, and she does about a page or two a day. She's almost halfway through. We started like mid-August, end of August. And that's where she's at right now. And I'm pretty sure there are 2 books to this one. She has already done language arts. The other one was Horizon, phonics and reading. This one is Life Pack, language arts. And I'm pretty sure there are 2 books to this one as well, 2 or 3, I'm not completely sure. I usually buy them, and once they're done with the book, then I go to the next one. But I'm sure there are at least minimum 2. And she's not halfway through yet, but she's pretty close to that one as well. So like I said, the other one, phonics and reading, was Horizon, and then language arts is Life Pack. Now for Panda, he is in 4th grade, and he is doing language arts, and he is also using Life Pack. And they come in like a bunch of different units, and so I'm pretty sure there's like 4 units for the whole year, and he is almost done with the first unit. Now for the twins, they're both using the same as well. So for language arts, all across the board, all of them are using Life Pack. I love it. My mother-in-law put me on it. She homeschooled her kids as well, and so I like it a lot. It helps with a lot. Like it makes it where they're able to do things independently, read the directions independently, and then 85 to 90% of the time they're able to do it on their own. So for all of them, Life Pack and language arts. And then with Cal, she has phonics and reading, which is Horizon. So all of the kiddos right now are onto science, and for science we use Evan Moore's science. I just get their according to their grade, and so the twins are in 3rd grade, Panda is in 4th grade, and then for Cal, let me just show you hers. She even has one for kindergarten. Hers is really I want to say simple. Like, you would need to help them. There's a lot of like miniature science projects in theirs, especially for Cal. But it is fun. I like it. The kids love it. They'll have a couple of pages of reading, like actual work, and then they'll have like a science project, which kind of breaks it up for them. And then for geography, same. We have Evan Moore. I really like Evan Moore. Like a lot of their workbooks just seem very colorful, and they're easy to read, and it's not like, there's a lot of reading but not a lot of writing, which I like because it's more informative, and then they have a little bit of writing that they would just kind of reinforce of what they just read. Here is the geography, and this is Pandas in 4th grade, and so the twins have the same. Theirs is 3rd grade, and obviously Cal's is kindergarten. So for math, the big three, they have something different than Cal does. Cal has Horizon Math, and hers is like a 2-parter book throughout the year. And then the big 3 kids, they have teaching textbooks, and it's on their tablet. It's really, really nice because it gives me a daily and weekly progress report, and then I usually get the actual like workbook, so if there's anything that they're struggling with, they can work on actual piece of paper and like write down stuff. I have not showed you history, which is probably one of my favorite subjects, so I'll show you guys that. That we've added, I had to wait till the twins were about in 3rd grade to start it, so let me show you what it is. It's Oh Freedom. It's a very inclusive and like conscious curriculum for history. It's like, they say you could do it in a year. We've actually slowed it down so that it'll take longer than a year. So these are some of like the stuff, like you can kind of see how it kind of looks when you print it out. And then I'm gonna show you some of the books, the history books that we will be reading this whole year for this curriculum. And then this is currently the book that the kids are reading, The Game of Silence. They've really enjoyed this. So this is a lot, I personally think, and like a lot in a good way. I feel like my kids are getting a very well-rounded like view about history, and from different points of views, like from indigenous people, people of color, Black people, and it just won't be one view. And I'm really excited that my kids get to have that, because I did not have that when I was in school. We only learned one thing, very, very small like snippets of like Native American, indigenous history, and that really made me sad, especially as I went to college and started learning things on my own. I realized, like, oh my goodness, there was so much more that I should have been learning and that I didn't. So now that I get to give my own kids that, so that they get to learn about all that instead of having to do it when they're older, they're getting to learn at a young age about people of different races and different ethnicities at a very young age. That makes me really happy. And so I'm like, I would very highly recommend Oh Freedom if you're looking for a very like in-depth history for your children. So here is Badger doing teaching textbooks, and you can kind of see, I like the fact that everything that we do isn't all on workbooks. I feel like kids need to have like a mixture, just like they would do in public school. So she answers the problems, they read the questions, they answer the problems, they'll get the results. And if they get something wrong, obviously they let them know, they get to try again. They also even have like a little worksheet where you can work on things on the tablet. So what always surprises me is like we all started at the same time and we all go in the same order for homeschooling. But what's different is like all the kids are at different levels, where some read faster, some read slower, some are like excel at one subject, and some of them need just a little bit extra time. So like Tiger's doing geography, Badger's doing math, Pan is just starting math, right? But he still has to find his science workbook because he cannot find it. So they all start at the same time, but they're all at different like speeds. We should get done by, it looks like by 1, which is perfect, because then I get to finish answering emails, do any meetings that I have to do. Drew, he also has like meetings as well for work. We still get to like homeschool our kids, get them the education that they need, but then still can do all the other stuff that we need to do throughout the day. So we're still able to do other things. Like homeschooling doesn't take out all of our day. The kids go at the level they need, and then they get to go do fun stuff while we go to do more grown-up stuff. So the kids have the better deal. So what I like about Raz Kids is that first they read it to you, you listen, then you read it, and then there's a reading comprehension quiz afterwards. So right now, Cal is learning how to read, and honestly, phonetically, she's doing awesome. She's right where she needs to be, and I really attribute it to just reading to her daily Raz Kids helps as well, and like just doing all the basics. Raz Kids has been really helpful because even with Tiger a couple years ago, one of the reasons why I decided to homeschool was the fact that Tiger was really struggling during COVID, all the classes doing online. Virtual learning was not for her, which is completely fine. There was nothing wrong with that. She needs more in person, and so I decided to homeschool. But I realized like I was struggling on how to teach her how to read. Like, I know how to read, right? But I was struggling how to teach her how to read. And Raz Kids made it easy for me because it started from the very, very basics, the easy words, and having the program, doing it daily. She would read at least 2 books a day. And then she started going up levels and levels. The reading comprehension made sure that she was understanding what she was reading, and so if I ever saw that she got more than maybe 2 wrong on a reading comprehension quiz, and the quizzes are not long, on the easy levels there's maybe 5 questions, and they even read it to you, so like you can press a button and they'll read you the question, and then you'll pick the answer based off of the question. Raz Kids has really helped all my kiddos just learn the basics of reading and feel more confident because they've had someone, like, it's not me sitting right next to them all the time reading. And so like especially with Tiger, she felt the stress of like, I need to read, I want to make sure I'm getting this right because she's a perfectionist, and like it just took me away from it, and she was able to just start like reading again. So it is 12:30. Made the kids some lunch and we made some ramen. So we've got 2 out of 4 kids almost done at 12:30. Panda should be done pretty soon. Tiger will be done pretty soon too.
I'm not done is because I can't find my science phone.
I know, we need to find it. Yeah.
Whoa!